Sometimes in life, we have events that happen to us that can really get us down or put us in a place that we don't like, or can make us feel like everything is dark, like the world is darkness, like we're in a really bad situation. And when everything feels dark, it can feel like you've been buried. It feels like you're buried under all stress and all pressure. It feels like you've literally been buried underground, at least from my experience. But it's in times like those, it's the times where everything feels the worst. It's the times where you've been in a dark place, or something bad has happened to you, and now you're trying to fix the problem. It's in times like those, it's effective to reframe your mind from being buried to being planted. It's like you are a seed and you have been buried. You know, it might be hard, something bad might have happened, but you have been planted. You are able to use that pain, use that place, use that darkness to propel yourself to become a better version of yourself, to grow, because you've been planted, to grow into the best version of yourself that you possibly can. Every single time that something bad has happened to me, maybe I've lost a job, maybe I've lost a friend, maybe I'm not in a relationship anymore, maybe this, that, or the other, whatever it is, every time something like that has happened and it feels bad, it feels negative, it feels dark, it's always in those periods of time that I see the most growth. It's always in those periods of time where I'm able to excel and make more progress than I've been able to when things seemed light and happy and I was above ground and not underground. So it can be effective to reframe your mind when things are bad, when things are dark. You can use it as fuel. You can use it to let yourself grow into an amazing individual. And literally every single time something bad has happened to me and I've reframed it that way, it's been followed by something good. Now, it might take a few weeks, it might take a few months, depending on what that thing is. It might take a few months of darkness, is what I'm saying, but if you keep working on yourself every day, if you keep working against the problem, you will come out on the other side twice way better off than you were beforehand. When I've lost jobs in the past, I've been gutted about it. I've not been able to pay my bills. That was the period of time, if you've watched my channel before, where I was behind on payments. I was in debt by £20,000-30,000 and I was really struggling, and it felt like a dark place. And I got a way better job than I had before, and now life's way better than it was before. When I had the job, life felt good. Okay, then I lost the job, life felt bad, or at least I felt like something bad had happened to me in it. Oh, why has this happened? It's not my fault, blah, 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 blah. But then I worked on it, got a better one, and then life now is better than it was before when I had the job originally. So, same thing, breakup. I was fat, I was obese, went through a breakup, in shape, lost a friend, fixed my mindset. Any time something bad has happened, I always see it as a sign to grow. Anytime something bad happens and you feel clouded in darkness, you're ready for the next stage. It's like leveling up in a game. It's like playing missions on Grand Theft Auto and leveling up, getting more RP. It's like prestiging on Call of Duty. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, you grow into a better individual with each bad thing that happens. And then when you look back at it, it was never ever a bad thing anyway. It felt bad in the moment, of course it did, but now you're out of it, it was never bad. It was just a sign that it was time to progress and move on to the next thing. So if you're in a bad situation right now, my friend, whoever you are out there watching this, if everything feels dark, if you have no friends, or if you've lost your job, or if something bad has happened recently, just understand that this darkness is not a negative thing, because it's going to make you a better person. It's going to create you into an individual that is far better off than when you thought things were perfect in the past, no matter what that thing is. As long as you work on yourself and work against the problem and don't. See, a lot of people, when darkness comes, they don't understand that they've been planted. They think it's like death. They go into a state of depression. I'm not saying anything negative about these people. I'm just saying, if you understand that this darkness is actually to help you grow. It's like a bonsai tree. You cut off, snip away the bad bits, and you become a beautiful creature. That's the way that I choose to see it. So if things feel bad, just understand that things are going to get way better than they ever have been. You are going to become a version of yourself far beyond your current comprehension. with that being said, my friends, catch you all